It's your girl G, the style guru, tuned in with Everybody Has a Voice. Check it out.
This episode of Everybody Has a Voice podcast is sponsored by The Style Guru. If you're looking for crisp fits and fly accessories, The Style Guru is your one-stop shop. The Style Guru can be found at 26740 Southfield Road, Lathrop Village, or shopstyleguru.com.
What up, though? Y'all know what it is. You're now tuned into another episode of Everybody Has a Voice podcast, brought to you live from Farm Boy Studios, sponsored by Vivian's Barbecue. It's your boy, Worldwide Wall Street.
It's your boy Q.
Boy E.
B Blanco.
And today, I got the one and only style guru, my girl, Miss G, Miss Gabby in the building.
Hey, pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
What's going on?
Nothing much, just trying to get back.
Man, the style guru. Where you get your style from?
Ooh, it's in me, not on me.
It's
but
in you.
yeah, my dad he put on for me. He instilled it in me.
Well, for anybody that don't know who you is or what you got going on, give everybody a brief introduction to who you is.
All right, I'm G, the style guru, owner of The Style Guru in Lathrop Village, where we sell quality men and women's clothing. We focus on unique and quality pieces and for you to put on. I'm a mother, a serial entrepreneur besides the store, and ask me what else you need to know.
Where your store located?
Lathrop Village, Southfield Road and 696, right on the corner. You can't miss it.
690. I think I've seen that before.
You know where 44 Burrito is? AT&T?
Yeah.
Literally right on the corner. That AT&T right off the freeway.
Yeah, right there.
Right
Better,
there.
I'm trying to think.
the phone place right damn near across the street from it, too.
The phone doctor. Everybody
Yeah.
know the phone doctor. Right on the corner. It's AT&T phone doctor. Then it's me.
You can't
You
see
don't
that
see
area
Phone
right there?
doctor's across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Range Rover right there.
Yeah.
Always got the Range Rover outside. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know.
You on the other
Other
side
side.
of Southfield?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
In there with AT&T?
So AT&T is separate, but we in the same parking lot. Yep.
You must say you been in there long. You been there
2
for a while?
years and 2 weeks. You ain't been that way in a long time.
No, I be that way every day.
Oh, well, you did not miss me. Now you know. Pay attention now.
So, you've been online since 2017.
I have.
How did you get your start into, give us a rundown. How did you get your start into this game?
So I actually, my degree is in apparel and textile design. I did my internship at Nordstrom, but from there I was in retail, but I wanted bank hours. So I literally went into the finance industry and I was there for over 10 years. But my whole life, my dad's been an entrepreneur, so I seen him hustling my whole life. He passed away tragically, so I had to get hands on his business, and that's when I got the fire to know oh, I can do this, but in my own lane. Because with him, it was a rim and tire shop, 6 miles Southfield, the rim shop. That was my
Oh,
dad.
for real?
Yep. So I ran that for 3 years. And like I said, after that, it just gave me the boost to be like, oh, you can do this. Because I was scared to leave corporate. I was in corporate for, 10 plus years. So I was scared to leave that stability and just step out on faith. But losing him and getting in that made me go at it.
Fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Style. And you call yourself a style guru. So to call yourself a guru, you got to have it you know what I mean? So what makes you think you got it? You know what I mean?
Educationally, professionally, I got both lanes. I got a business. I didn't just wake up and decide to put cute clothes on a hanger and open
Talk
up
that shit there.
I ain't just
Yeah.
meet somebody to give me some money and go open up the doors. I do this. It's not just about cute clothes. I do analysis on my inventory. I buy. I do it all. So to be a guru, you got to be the expert, and I got all that
Passionate about it too.
for sure.
Damn, yeah, she tough.
What's some of the brands you
Yeah.
carry?
So I do a lot of wholesale, so it's not going to be a lot of brands that you know as far as the women. But for men, I do C2VU, Epitome, Doctrine, which are a few from New York. But I'm trying to get more on the men's side. And I do manufacturing, so I make my own stuff too.
Yeah, we might need to tap. Ain't no mic. That's a conversation we need to have because, you see, we trying to get into the merch, and I know manufacturing is where it's at instead of just going to get some T-shirts printed and everything. So, that's a conversation we might need to have. You know what I'm
For sure. Once Orange Head get up out of our business with these tariffs. But
saying? That's fucking everybody shit up, man.
man,
And it's crazy because people you hear the tariffs and all that shit, and if you're really not a business owner or something, it don't affect you. You think it don't affect you.
you think. But
But-
as an end user, it does, because even with
Because that price is getting put off on you.
for sure, because wholesale, let's say, just for example, a little T-shirt that means nothing to you right now. Like, it would have cost me maybe $15 that cost before shipping. Right now, I got vendors charging like $47 just for that tee,
Get the
and
fuck
for that
outta
to be in my store, that means it got to be 150 plus. So you got to find other avenues. But I know how to pivot. Like, as an entrepreneur, you got to always know how to pivot. And so I'm just like researching manufacturers or just other vendors in other countries for now.
So you go ahead.
That's what Alvasan did. He switched the vendor. He switched the country vendors in another country. But even doing that, he said the price still was sky high because they still going the tariffs is for everybody. It ain't just for a certain. It ain't just for China.
No.
He said so. He just had to let. Basically, he got to sell the shit he got until it run out, and then he got to figure it out.
Yep. And tariffs are a thing. They always been a thing. Right now, it's just how high it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody has tariffs, but like Pakistan or Turkey, they gonna be lower than China because they was going at war.
That's because they want everybody to buy from here though. So they want you to find. Basically, they want you to find a wholesaler at home versus sending the money to another country.
And I can get with that, but the thing is, right
That's
now
exactly
in the
what's going
States,
on.
Yeah.
they don't have the supply and demand to do that. Like, they can't keep up with the numbers like China and all them can. So it's, of course, you always want to go for the home team first, but once they have to be able to support that.
Our country been stagnant for a minute. We way behind.
Way behind.
And there's those other countries, like, those are industries that's built on that. That's like some of their main industries. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So they pouring into that infrastructure of that industry. In the United States, that's really not, you know what I mean?
And they get paid by the hour difference too. So they might be getting paid $3 an hour versus $30 an hour. So they can sell their shit for cheaper because they don't have to pay that much to get the product made.
Yeah, and that's the reason for going over there, because it's cheaper to get it made over there.
Yeah.
And that's why the whole sustainability is a thing too now, because they know that, like, they're working under poor conditions, they're not getting paid what they're worth, and that's why they trying to. And then what they're making, the end product, you should see. I don't know if you saw, it was a documentary on Netflix that just showed how we recycle clothes and how it's like fucking with these countries, like clothes are washing ashore in Ghana like by the loads. Like, so just, it's all about sustainability from the factories all the way down to the end use when we recycle our clothing.
Yeah. This episode of Everybody Has a Voice is powered by InCrowd, the fashion brand for creators, doers, and visionaries. Whether you build a brand, chasing a dream, or just repping your grind, InCrowd keeps you connected to the right energy. Don't move alone, move with the crowd. Shop InCrowd exclusively at the Fashion Bistro, 18236 10 Mile Road, Southfield, Michigan. Or you can order online at www.incrowdclothing.com.
So back to the Style Guru. You started the online boutique in 2017. You say the brick and mortar been open 2 years. For one, in 2015, well, of course it was 2023 then, what made you want to start a brick and mortar? And give us like the pros and cons of having a brick and mortar and online sales.
So online, of course, it's very low overhead. So people will look at me and saying, like, you want to open up a store and create that? Like, of course, that brings down your profit. But the thing is, with the boutique world, it's so saturated, especially online. So you can kind of get lost in it. You got people using other people's photos. You don't know who to trust. You might buy something, never get it, like all of that. So my main goal was to separate myself and show people how I'm made and how I'm coming. And you can see I'm quality. You gonna get your stuff, you know? So it was just to separate myself and show people that I'm really about it.
When you went into it, did you like factor in location or all that? Because when you got a brick and mortar business, especially in this day and age, location is everything. Location can make or break you. You know what I mean? You can have the best boutique with the best quality shit in there, but the location can kill everything.
Definitely.
And you got a pretty cool location. This is a decent spot, you know what I mean, in Lathrop Village. So did you factor that in, or did you choose that location specifically, or what?
For sure. Business, they always say location, location, location. That's number one. And I had to show you, even to tell you how much it was a factor for me First of all, I was deadlocked on that location. I didn't look at nothing else. And besides that, on the other hand, I have rental commercial properties that I own that I could have easily just went in and paid off and not have, all that overhead as far as rent. But that location wasn't as prime as that one. So I'm factoring in the city, I'm factoring in how much traffic is flowing, and they get tons of traffic down Southfield Road in that area.
They have an
like
accident
tons.
They have an
Too
accident
much.
there almost every day.
Right. And then that construction right now.
That's where I come up
That
at.
construction is fucked up.
It's so, man.
I come up right there at that ramp.
What's crazy about the construction, like, of course it's a negative, but I actually get more women that stop in. Like, I was stuck in the traffic, and I saw it, so I just decided to stop by. I'm like,
So
all
it's
right.
benefiting you.
Yeah.
So, okay, it's been 2 years. So apparently it's working for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is there any thoughts of expansion, or is there anything you feel you can do to make this bigger, or are you just still trying to grow that?
Definitely still trying to grow. I'm only 2 years in. And, of course, I've been online since 2017, but I was still in corporate, so that was like my side hustle. So I really don't count it. Like, the 2 years is full-blown entrepreneurship, right? And, it take a minute for you to really feel it. Like, on paper, I'm doing good, whatever, but before I can feel it. So I'm not saying I want to expand tomorrow, but I do want to expand eventually, but I want to go out of state with it, not here.
What will be your first choice?
And I know this is so cliche, but Atlanta.
Atlanta, I should have got her.
Man,
I know it's
I thought she was
so
gonna say
cliche,
Houston.
but
I thought New York.
I said Atlanta.
it's cliche. But I was
Too
actually
much
talking
in New
to.
York.
I had a
You gonna
conference
spin before you get started.
for sure. I'm not going to New
you
York.
gonna be broke before you get started.
But I just had a conference call with a dude with a builder over down in Georgia, and he said to be a black woman entrepreneur and not in Atlanta, you crazy. Like, they booming
We going.
for real.
Now, as a boutique owner and, like you say, style guru, and you say you into the cut and sew, the textiles, the textures, and everything, what's one of your favorite brands right now?
Wait, I'm not into the cut and sew. I can do it, but I'm not into. That's what I went to school for. Like, I have it as a skill, but I'm into the aftermarket. Like, I like styling it. I ain't got the patience for that cut and sew.
Turn the air down.
But my favorite brand. So, really, I'm like a Zara girl. Like, I love Zara. That's my type of style. Aritzia, Zara. I'm into big brands. I love my luxury, but for my style, I am like a Zara
Your
type
go-to.
of girl. That's my go-to. Yeah.
How would you describe your style?
I always say eclectic because I don't have a style to pinpoint. Like, it just depends on my mood. One day I could be girly. The next day I could be tomboy chic. And then I got one I call homeless chic. That's my grind mode uniform. You gonna catch me in a hoodie and jogging suit and
You
some
thugging, it ain't no
and some
secret.
New Balance. Yeah, I'm 2 years in. I'm thugging right now.
Get into the money.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I mean, and you seem very humble and very grounded. You know what I'm saying?
She level headed.
A lot of people tend to have some level of success and let it get to them. What keeps you grounded with, having the level of success you have or being where you at in life? What keeps you grounded? Because, I mean, everybody can get jaded and, you know what I mean, sometimes.
My relationship with God, I ain't gonna get too deep, but I'm heavy and I stay connected to him because one thing I know is what you get can be easily taken away, and I'm never gonna take that for granted. And what drives most doesn't drive me. Like, money and all that don't drive me. It's the financial freedom, it's the freedom of time and being able to give my kids experiences in different cultures.
That's right.
For sure. You got a few things going on, though, besides the boutique. You got a podcast. And you say you don't want to call it a podcast, but it's a podcast. You know what I mean? Give us a little bit about that.
Cause I feel so like it's such a commitment, like pressure to carry that on. But it's fun, and I do want to continue it. But what started that for me, you wouldn't even realize how hard it is for me to get from behind the camera. Like, I'm a chill girl. Like, I like to be behind the scenes. I don't like to be. So it took me a while to get to this, to be talking in front of people. Like, I can run my mouth, but just to be in front of people So that came about. That came about to show my personality behind outside of the brand. Because, people are nosy these days. They want to see authenticity. They want to get all in your business. They don't care what you selling. They like what you doing, who you with, like all that. So that was just to show my personality and then bring others onto it and like reach out to demographics that would otherwise be untouched for me.
What's the name of the podcast?
The Style Guru Unfiltered.
The Style Guru Unfiltered. Who were some of the guests you had on?
Had Ty Mopkins, Ty Haygood from Octane. I had Sino, of course, my bestie. I had DJ BJ, that's my brother. Charity, to name a few.
Yeah, some good guests.
Yeah, that's some good guests for sure.
How long you been doing it?
So I only did that last year for like 4 months.
And then you stopped?
I did. I was supposed to start back at the top of the year, and I have not done it.
What made you stop though? Why you stop?
I was just taking a break before, because I only get 1 day off a week, right? And because I work my business. Like, it's just me. It's a one-woman show. I mean, I got a couple employees, but other than that, it's me. So I was filming on my only off day for about 4 or 5 months straight. I was tired. Shit. And then the holidays was about to come. So we wrapped it up. We going to get started back maybe top of February. We just didn't do it, if I'm being real, transparent, and honest with you. It ain't no reason why I haven't. And I done got some good people on my line asking to be on it, and I really need to stop BSing.
Yeah, a couple of them guests you named, I done reached out to, and I can't even get on our platform. You know what I mean? So,
We going to have to talk offline.
For sure, you know what I mean? But I definitely think you should keep it going. You know what I mean? Because good podcast is needed. Mm-hmm. I'm a podcast watching person, not just because we have a podcast,
Right.
but the podcast space is getting so messy because you got so much bullshit out there. You know what I'm saying? So I think a good, classy podcast is needed. You know what I'm saying? So
You're right about that, because everybody got a voice right now, and people are up here following people who don't know. Damn, they don't know what they talking about.
For real.
Or they might sound like they do, but you look at their life, you be like, why am I listening to you?
That's because everybody posts their highlights.
No
Not
low
they
light.
low light.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
This episode of Everybody Has a Voice podcast is brought to you by Plugged In Collection, the streetwear brand for culture characters. If you bought connection, confidence, and real-life power moves, Plugged In's got the fit for your mind state. Stay tapped in. Get plugged in. Shop Plugged In at PluggedInCollection.com or stop at their brick-and-mortar store, 3939 Woodward Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. What do you think about the social media? Like, because, of course, you're a business owner. So social media is like, it's second nature when you have a business. You need it's like it is what it is. But that whole social media, it can get cloudy, it can get, it's a lot that comes with that. So what's your take on social media and how social media is affecting society?
I have a love-hate relationship with social media. One, because I have to do it. Like, if I don't post, it literally shows in my foot traffic and in my sales. Like, it translates directly. So I have a love-hate relationship because I just want to be able to post when I want to post. I don't want to have to post. And, like, I'm getting up there in age, and I'm sitting up here making videos to get people to come shop. Like, I'm getting too old for
You
this.
can't hire nobody to post for you though.
I tried that, and then they be like, where you at, though? They like, they don't got the same sauce as you, so where you at? So I'm trying to find a balance of that. But as far as social media affecting, like, social media got us messed up. Like, comparing ourselves, like, we fall victim to comparison and where we should be, and, comparing ourselves to people who, like you said, just showing highlights, no lowlights. But I solely use it for business. Like, I'm a private person. So for me to have to always it's hard for me to put myself out there and have a balance where I can still be private, but you still think you know enough about me to connect with me, because I want to be relatable,
It's hard as fuck.
It's
Especially
hard.
I can't get into it either.
Used to posting 24/7. Like, that shit is too hard.
I be feeling like so whack every time you got a camera out, and like, I just want to enjoy the moment, like, for real.
The first time I done heard a woman say that.
Oh, no,
Ever.
I don't like having it out.
Real.
Ever.
She smooth. She low key.
And I don't have a problem with, like, the social media because, like, I do it for enjoyment.
Yeah.
But I do understand it's a business, and right now, I'm doing it running the business.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is in our platform hasn't even got big as it's going. But people having a certain insight and thinking they know you because of social media. You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure. That and you could find yourself scrolling and scrolling. You done wasted 2 hours of your time, But I actually, with social media, I curated my feed to be inspirational. Like, I don't really follow messy stuff. Now, if I want to go find out about the mess, I could just search it. But I only follow what's inspiring to me. Like, so I follow a lot of fashion. I follow, so when I'm looking at my feed, it make me want to go get up and work and do some content. So I've kind of filtered out the BS. So that's not clouding my mind and
I kind of got to do that because ain't no secret I had a vacation. So I first got hip to Instagram in prison. So, of course, all I was looking at was women on Instagram.
Oh,
so
of course.
now my algorithm feed is just...
Oh, it's just ass.
As soon as you pop on there.
She said it.
It's just, I know what your feed look like.
ass and jewelry.
I ain't never even thought about that neither. Like,
Filtering out your social media, that is.
nah, I'm talking about his shit and why shit the way it is.
Oh yeah, because they watching you and they want to feed in and keep showing you what you like. But I used to follow the Shade Room. I used to be in the comments on the Shade Room. I used to follow like crime news in the D. I don't do that
Crime
anymore.
in the D,
I can't do it.
boy.
I cannot do it. Now I might go once a week to look at what's going on in the city. I'd be like, damn, and I see why I don't follow you, and you out of there. But I don't want it in my regular feed.
That's what's up, man. Music.
Mm-hmm.
Do you listen to music in the city?
In the city, see, yeah, I used to be real up on it. I'm a Blade, Icewood area, like that's my era, so I'm not really
Better
up
know
on,
it.
I'm not up on like the new stuff.
Better know it.
Like I know some stuff when I hear it, but I'm from that era. I'm like Cheddar Boys, Blade, so that's what I know.
That's right.
Now I know Skilla Baby, I know the Baby. I've seen that, but I don't know their music though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So what you listen to in your car right now?
It's a little bit of everywhere. I go from Glow, Lotto to some little gospel. I'm really into gospel R&B right now, but I'm all over the place.
That's right. Amen.
Hallelujah. But no, I'm all over the place. I listen to
You
Glow.
say Glow?
For sure. Big Glow.
Low hard, though.
And she a Leo. Her birthday the day after mine. I knew she
Are
was
you a
cool
Leo?
too. I am.
August what, 3rd?
No, July 27th.
Uh,
Well, I was on what you heard about Leo.
I ain't gonna say.
you the lioness.
For sure. I'm cool though.
Nah.
Who said psh? Wait a second. I'm cool.
People think y'all a little arrogant.
What's crazy when he said humble, I literally the consensus I get is that I am the most humble Leo that people
Y'all
know.
humble. Y'all love to help people.
I don't
too, though.
think it's a humble Leo in the world.
That's why most people say they don't think that, but when you talk to I
No,
am.
y'all like kings and queens. Y'all don't bling another way.
Yeah,
y'all ain't gonna be boisterous. You gonna be
because I don't
pleased.
got to
You gonna
boast
be
it for
heard,
you to
though.
get here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I used to study astrology, so I used to.
Really.
This nigga said I used to study.
So what's the
astrology.
worst sign?
I don't need a characteristic part.
So what's the
Motherfucker
worst?
know
What's the
everything.
worst sign? What's the worst sign?
The worst sign?
Yeah. What's the sign if somebody said that you would be like, oh no.
Libras. They off the scales. You don't,
Ooh,
know.
my son is a Libra.
You don't know what you getting that day. They might be in a moment or they might just don't like you.
I thought that was Gemini. But,
Gemini, but people love them though, off their personality.
oh yeah.
They can sell water to a well.
I got a Gemini and a Libra. That's
They
my
can
kid.
sell water to a well. They only like certain people though.
Ain't you got 2 boys, boy, girl?
No, boy.
You know I
girl.
can study that
Boy and
thing
girl.
like that.
You
Nah,
do?
I didn't.
Yeah, I could do
I
every
started
sign.
over. I got a 16-year-old and a 3-year-old. Yeah,
16
I'm
and a
done.
3-year-old.
No, 4. She just turned 4 last week. But yeah.
How was that?
I was what?
How was that going from that big age difference?
I'll be in the mirror like, what the hell was you thinking? Because she got a mouth on her and she got a whole lot of personality. I'd be like, what?
Like
I was
she
almost
been here
done.
before.
I was almost done. But hey,
So you through?
the rule. I'm about to be up now. It ain't time for me to have no kids.
You about to be up where?
Up there.
Women can still have kids in their later age.
Yeah, nah.
60s.
I'm about to be 40, in a month? Like, I'm not.
Oh, that ain't.
I ain't nothing.
What?
To be
still
having
young.
kids, it's still young to be living my life, not to be having no kids.
40, man. Like,
You ain't made it to auntie stage yet. You probably at TT.
No, I'm right in the middle.
Yeah, you right in the middle.
The
You
younger
ain't
people
auntie
think I'm
yet.
too old, and then the older people think you just a baby. I'm right in the middle.
You in the last years of TT.
Then what that turned into?
Auntie.
yep.
You already know it's the real money. That's why I rock with Culture Currency. It's not just a clothing, it's a code. It's a reminder what you carry inside is more valuable than any currency. Stack your mindset and shop Culture Currency at culturecurrency.com.
What is 16-year-old son though? How he look at you? Like old lady, or is you the cool mom to him or what?
I'm the cool mom. Matter of fact, just a couple weeks ago, he just said, I will never lie to you. He said, you too gamed up. I said, for sure. I said, that's what my dad did.
Hip hop mom.
Oh, yeah. He can't get nothing over on me.
Yeah.
Nothing. He literally said, you too gamed up. I said, and you better know it. I was raised off Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Biggie. You best to know that.
Good.
me
The
ask you
best era.
Okay.
Being a mom,
Golden era.
being a mom to a teenage boy, do you monitor the music and shit he listen to?
So I used to. Until he was like 8, all he could listen to was gospel. He knew he would get in somebody else's car and be like, I can't listen to that if they played rap.
Yeah,
but when he got to the age of maturity where he could understand, I told him, like, look, you about to start listening to some stuff, but just know this not real life. Like, this entertainment. Like, don't let it influence you, whatever. So now he listened to a bunch of everything.
You can let him listen to No Malice. He was a gospel rapper.
Oh, yeah. I have heard that.
Did he put some music
They
out
about
here?
to put an album out together.
Yeah, I think he back rapping on rap, but I don't think he
Okay.
probably just like he was.
No.
You know what I mean?
My son pretty grounded, though, so he...
And that's why I asked you that, because I think this music influences these kids a lot.
For sure.
Because of cell phones, though, it's hard to control it when you ain't around them.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I gave him a phone, I used to have that thing on lock. Like I had it on like the parental control where he couldn't get to certain stuff, or it would shut down at a certain time. He would have to ask me for time. So I controlled it for as long as I could. But like you said, at a certain point, they going to get into what they get into. You just got to, hone in on the fact that you raised something good and they solid,
I be in and out my daughter's phone. She just turned 11. I still be in and out of her.
Oh, you best to be in that phone, baby.
I'm in there.
Because them girls are aggressive from what I seen with him. These girls something else.
They are though. For real.
No, I can't even say what his first 2 weeks in high school was some stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, they say what? Girl, I was not talking. I don't talk like that now.
So as far as brands getting in your store, like, okay, say we had our line, everybody got merch or whatever, everybody got a voice merch or whatever. How about we go about how do you go about people getting into your line? Is it something you just pick, or is it sometime relationships you have, or what?
A little bit of both, because the brand definitely has to align with mine. So I like to get a feel for how people are, because I just don't want anything and anybody. I want it to be the same, like along the same lines of quality, you as a business person, your integrity, all of that. So just a conversation and building relationships, but it definitely has to align with mine. I'm not money hungry where I just accept anything. So just a conversation.
You say you also got an event space too, right?
Well, no, I use my store as an event space too. So it's on Peer Space to rent. I've had people film movies, podcasts, music videos, and most recently a prom send-off. So,
I mean, it's a dope location. You know what I'm saying? So aesthetically, I can see why somebody would want to rent it for a podcast, event space, podcast. Again, that's why I keep telling you podcast. You know?
I hear you feeding it into me.
I ride down that street every day.
I got past there every day.
Yeah, I ride down the sad street right there. The store right here. I ride down the sad street right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Every single day. And I ain't know it was the clothing store there.
Yeah, a lot of people will think it's hairstylist when they see the Style Guru, but like, no, it's closing the window.
For sure. Now, your own brand. Do you let people carry your own brand?
I have not. And the only reason, not that I wouldn't, but I just haven't had the opportunity arise. But it would be the same thing, vice versa, for me to put my stuff somewhere else. It would have to align. Like, it just can't be anything.
For sure. And I think that kind of keeps, if I'm using the right word, exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? But that keeps it, you know what I mean? Because when you saturate it, it's like, who want to see that shit? You know what I mean? So You know?
Yeah, I got a new intern that started, and I was telling her, like, when you price something at a certain level, the marketing, the environment, everything has to align with that. So you pricing something that, not to say it's 300 in my store, but just an example, 300, you can't just have it on no half-ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it just everything gotta line up. It makes sense.
What's some of the hiccups you had as an entrepreneur? And I want to just say, as an entrepreneur, I'm gonna detail it a little bit more. As an entrepreneur in the fashion industry, what's some of the hiccups you had?
So the number one thing for me was shopping for me, like stuff I like. Not everybody is going to like the styles that I like. So that's why I like being in the store and having interactions with the customers, because I can hear what they're looking for, what they like. So it's kind of curved my buying process into what they're looking for and not necessarily what I would wear myself. So that's one thing. Just knowing when to restock, when to let go, when to mark down, that type of stuff. Um, and typical like funding stuff and budgeting, like, for sure.
So what's next for the Style Guru?
Ooh, the pressure. The pressure. I do want to start getting into, like I said, going out of state, but not necessarily opening the store, but I want to travel and do pop-ups, because right now my focus is just exposure, whether it be my email marketing, whether it be social media, but I just need more eyes on my brand to increase that sales, okay? That's my goal right now.
I feel that.
Everybody got a voice. We always take the time and ask our guests what would they use their voice for in a positive light. So here we have everybody got a voice with the Style Guru, Miss Gabby in the building. What would you use your voice for?
I would use it to inspire the younger generation, because I believe it's just a lot of people lost out here, and it's simply because you don't know what you don't know. Well, yeah, you don't know what you don't know. So just schooling them, and because it's a lot of talented young people out here, they just don't know what to do with it. So I would just use it to mentor and inspire the younger people, because I want my kids to be good, and the way the world is going, it's kind of scary. So just to inspire and get the kids going in the right direction.
For sure, man. Now, everybody know the store is on Southfield Road in Lathrop Village. If anybody don't know, give them your social media. Any shout outs you want to give?
All right, yes, visit me in store, Southfield Road 696. You can follow me at The Style Guru. If you don't want no fluff and no BS, you can follow the business page at Shop Style Guru, and shop online at shopstyleguru.com.
There you have it.
There it go.
Everybody has a voice. The Style Guru episode, Miss Gabby.
Miss Gambie.